Sorry, through you, Mr. Mayor. No, as part of the applications, the official plan and zoning, the proponent has made the request for the permission for the 10-story condo building on that portion, but they haven't submitted a formal site plan application, and that is an application that would provide greater detail with respect to the look of the building and a lot more of the details. But as part of their official plan and zoning application request, they are seeking permission of that 10-story residential condo building.
Thank you, Mr. Romano. And I think it's fair to look at the height of that building, re-examine it, and find something that fits a little bit better with the fabric of the community. Through our conversations, through the drawings that we saw earlier this evening, the developer does have some willingness to work with the public. I had some questions, I had some concerns, specifically with the Highland Court density issue and the size of the lots compared to what was there before. That was something that was voiced, and I was happy to see that the developer was willing to work in that, a direction that would be more suitable to the municipality. I would continue to ask everybody here tonight, if they do have concerns, to bring them up with the developers so that they can have the opportunity to try and address them as best as possible. I'm sure they'd be happy to receive emails from all of you if they haven't already. But continue to make those requests and continue to advocate for what you believe is right. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Perry. The public planning process is probably the most challenging process that a member of council will go through. And it's very difficult to balance what is our legal responsibility with what our emotional responses or emotional responsibility perhaps is. And that's what we try and do to the best of our ability. I think we've all heard the fact there's concern within the community of fit, of and it's been mentioned here a couple of times, the height of the condo, whether or not there should be commercial grade, whether or not there should even be a condo, the height of the houses. That's part of what we are struggling with as well in terms of making our way through that. We are still waiting for a number of reports in order to properly inform us so that we can make an intelligent, informed decision. One of the bright lights here is we have two recent occurrences in town with two planning applications. One was the Pandolfo application at the south end of town near Ridge Road and Yonge Street, just south of the train tracks. And the other was when Brookfield purchased the Timber Lane Tennis Club. The Timber Lane is probably the better example because the residents of Falconwood Hollow, it's a condominium corporation, worked very closely with Brookfield to change that development, I think probably substantially from what Brookfield had originally proposed. And they went back and forth, and certainly we were involved because it came to a couple of public planning meetings. But they did work together, and they did come up with a solution that everybody felt comfortable with, to the point actually where the president of the Falconwood Condominium Corporation came to council to support the Brookfield application, which I thought was pretty unique. I don't know if that would happen here. I think the message that I would like to leave with you is, well, you can always hope. I think the message I would like to leave you with is that we need to work together as a community. We need to see how we can move forward, what can make the most sense. I don't think everybody will be happy. I just don't think that's possible. But I think that we have an opportunity to look forward and see how we can move forward on this. There's a number of technical details out there that we still need to clarify. One of the ones that we haven't done a good job, obviously, because there's still some confusion about it, is our intensity targets. And our intensity targets are minimums, not maximums. That is an issue that we obviously haven't communicated clearly enough. Also, what counts for where those intensification targets will occur. We are trying to answer those questions because they're important questions, I believe, for the public to know, to understand the obligations that council is under when they make their decision. We will make our decision. We will make it with the best information that we can do and to the best of our ability. Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate you taking the time. We appreciate your interest and your passion. Thank you very much to the proponent and all the members of your team that came out as well. I believe that we can move forward. There are some issues obviously we need to work on, and Council is committed to working very diligently to make sure that happens. So thank you once again very much. We just have some procedural thing. There is a motion on the floor, councillors. All in favor of the motion to receive the comments? Contrary, that's carried. Confirming bylaw?
Confirming bylaw, yes. Hold on.
Confirming bylaw, please.